It's time to sit down, grab a seat, don't be late. Click that stream, it's gonna be great. We're diving in deep with the liquid flow. He's breaking it down on the ultimate show. The chat is lit, the takes are hot. The dabble drama, we're getting a lot. It's time to sit down and watch Dabbling in the Verse with the great liquid, yeah, forget the rest, this is first. He's gonna talk about what's going on tonight in the Dabble verse. Get your popcorn right, talking Stuttering John, yeah, here we go. Carl in Rochester bringing that flow. The Shuley Network, you already know. So grab a beer and let's watch the show. He's got the clips, got the takes, got the vibe. Dabbling detectives on a wild ride. You want the lore, you want the beef. Liquid's got the sauce and zero grief. From parody wars to podcast crimes, we're breaking it down one stream at a time. So sit down and tune in, Dabbling in the Verse. Forget your worries, forget your curse. We're talking legends and loud cows too. A little bit petty, a whole lot true. Yeah, Stuttering John, what's he done now? Carl in the mix with that audio pal. And Shuley's crew's got the circus in tow. So grab a beer and let's watch the show. But you chose here. Welcome to the verse. Let's get weird. One more time for Dabbling in the Verse. It's Liquid's world and we're fully immersed. From trolls to tales to classic feuds, this show's got all the dabbling moods. He's talking John, Carl, and Shuley's crew. So crack that beer, maybe crack one too. It's prime time and you already know. Let's watch the show. Let's go!
But yes, Sam Bibley is the best. Go follow him. They're fun little clips. They are fun little clips. You can't take that away from him. So let's have a look.
Come on, Nick.
Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley.
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 Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley. And I'm from the city where I look at titties. Alicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley. And I'm from the city where I look at titties.
Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Maybe Felicia isn't that bad.
That's right, knuckles up.
Maybe
Knuckles
Felicia
down is
isn't
something
that bad.
different.
Maybe Felicia isn't that bad. Bad.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
You know me, I'm Sam
Have you seen the
Bibley.
Crumb Bum one where he's all
sing-songy way.
fucked up?
You know me, I'm
Oh,
Sam
that was great.
Bibley.
The
Yeah,
sing-songy way.
You know me, I'm Sam Bibley.
The sing-songy way.
Felicia,
Felicia, do you like me? I'm Sam Bibley.
Welcome to Dabbling in the Verse. I'm here with my Dabbling in Politics co-host, Mumbling Nick, and I have a lot of stuff to talk about. And I decided we had such a great time talking about John, and there's so much more that I wanted to talk about on Dabbling in Politics that we decided to do this tonight too. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing. It's up to Nick. I'll probably make this a regular thing. We'll see. Anybody wants to, help co-host or whatever, that'd be fine too. Might be a rotation.
Yeah.
Nick, what do you think? I mean, I'm kind of ambushing you with this.
No, man. Obviously, if I'm available, I'm definitely down. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm down to do it as much as I can. So we'll give it a try. Should be
Yeah.
good. Man. Yeah.
So basically, over the last couple of weeks, week and a half or so, I've been fairly busy, and there's been so much stuff that I want to cover, and I have so many links and clips and everything that I wanted to do, but I've been busy, so I haven't been having a chance to do it. So here we are. We're gonna start doing it, and see, as I said, we got some Aaron Imholte. Let me look at my list here. We got some Aaron Imholte. We got some Karmic. We got some Geno and Keanu. We got Johnny Doesn't Care. Johnny Crutches. And Johnny Crutches hitting his cat. I don't know if you see that.
I was gonna.
Huh?
Yeah, actually, I haven't seen it. I've seen this. That's amazing. I haven't seen it. I keep seeing all this stuff like Mersh is going to kick Johnny's ass or something for beating up a cat. So yeah, I'll have to check it out. I did see in the political world, I did see supposedly what's his face zapped his dog. Everyone thinks. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, Hassan.
Yeah.
Hassan Piker.
Yeah, I'm torn on it because I honestly thought he did, and now I saw a couple breakdowns where it looks like the dog's nails might have got stuck on the bed at the same time. So I don't know, but whatever. There's a lot of animal abuse accusations going on all of a sudden, so we'll have to see what's going on, man.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. A lot of people are saying shot caller, but Hassan has a lot of people that hate him.
Right. Yeah.
So you got to take that with kind of a grain of salt. It's like these people accuse him of anything for any reason for anywhere, no matter what he does. Everything's a conspiracy. Oh, he reached down to do the thing to shock his dog because his dog yelped, and then somebody else said it grabbed its dew claw or something like that. But forcing it to lay in the bed in the back as a prop is kind of douchey.
Yeah. Like I'm not even we've talked about this. I'm not a big Hassan fan to begin with. I like what he tried to do because I think the left did need somebody. I don't know what you want to call it, but kind of like a bro. Like, hey, I don't just talk politics. I do this, I do that, or whatever. Because the right's full of those type of guys. But I just don't think Hassan was the right guy for that shit. He's just not likable enough, man. Like he's on my side, and I don't like him that much. So
yeah, nobody really likes him. He's kind of a d-bag.
Yeah.
All right, so I had some stuff planned, and then we got some breaking news. I guess your feud with Cut of the Jib continues.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working to the fact that I don't think I'm going to get this debate that he claimed I ran away from. So just not going to happen, it seems. So I put up 2 clips. They're kind of old. It's ironic. There was a show. I don't know what that was. That was weeks ago, and it was Bobby's crew was live at the same time as Jib's crew, and I actually get along with most of Jib's guys. It's just Jib I don't really get along with. The rest of them I get along with fine. But I happen to be in Bobby's stream or whatever, and in the chat, I wasn't on his panel, but I was in the chat, and they started talking about all the shit that Jib did. And one of the things Jib did, I guess, is he put a dick pic or multiple dick. I'll say at least a dick pic. I don't know how many on X a while back, and he ended up taking it down because I guess like New Girl and all his friends were like, dude, what the fuck you doing? Take it down. So I just found it kind of ironic because he was someone who claimed that, the left or the trans community, they're all groomers and pedophiles, and here he is putting dick pics up on X. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of graphic shit on X, but at the end of the day, it's still a 15+ site, so I wouldn't be putting my dick on there for unsolicited throw dick pics up on there. So
well, why would you be putting dick pics up anywhere for any reason?
So that was it. Like he's I'm saying, like he's Mr. Conservative, and I'm supposed, and the left is supposed. And I know you're not a lefty, but he's that classic left versus right. Just right down the middle. He's in his echo chamber, and he's got all these talking points. So
yeah, because sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, shit, I need to rewind. How this came about is I was on a stream with like Matt and Jake and those guys, and 2K came up, and because he had said in the chat that the reason Jib won't debate me is because I called him a pedophile, and I was like, I've never called Jib a pedophile. Like, I don't like Jib, but I don't just throw that word around. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think you've called anybody a pedophile, but maybe Issa,
Yeah,
because
right.
he is he is convicted.
So I was like, oh my God. I'm like, do you all lie? Because I'm like, I had no problem with 2K, but I'm like, I didn't call him a pedophile. So he came on to explain, and he talked about that moment where I guess, I don't even remember. Like, I wasn't on the panel in Bobby's stream, so I don't remember what they were all talking about. But I remember they brought up the dick thing, and I made that, political thing. Like, oh, you say trans people want to touch kids, but here you are putting a dick pic on X. That's what I said, and somehow that got turned into me calling him a pedophile, which is a totally different thing. So I went to find that clip, so I put it up or whatever, and then I noticed at the end of the clip, it says that he's gonna block me, and then I found out the other day I am blocked. So I guess I got blocked for that, Mister. I'm on the front lines. Always fighting. He's got me blocked, and then he blocked me on X because I know what his alt account is and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, just not gonna happen, I guess.
Well, we have that clip right here.
There we go.
Yeah, this is from OG Mumbling Nick's channel. Link down in the description. You can see this one. He also has another one where where Jib kind of gives a wink and a nod to reporting and blocking and terrorizing people he doesn't like. But I was going to bring that one up first, but Nick was talking about this one, so let's go with this one.
Dare to be fat and stupid. Also real gay.
Well, Ronnie Munn Jr. Jib did do that. I just got a message. I don't want to out Ronnie, but apparently Bobby's saying Jib showed his dick on X, and there's a reason for that. Jib showed his dick on X.
Yes.
and if I had that dick, I'd be showing it on X. Holy Christ. The fucking mountain monster in his pants.
So wait a minute. So hold on. So all these chicks that Andrew's sharing, I guess if that's the proof, then I guess they're all pedophiles. And I guess that all the women that Jack is showing and everybody on X, I guess that means that they're all pedophiles as well. How does that work?
They must have found out that you and Mumbling Nick were beefing because they brought Nick on now to complain also.
Oh.
So is that where they sort of conflated what you said with dick pics are calling him a pedophile?
Yeah. So like even there, like I mean, I let the clip run even a little long because, and I don't think it was on purpose. But if you're just watching this, it sounds like I'm on panel over there, and I'm not on panel. I'm just in the chat. When they said they brought Mumbling Nick on, I wasn't on. I was just in the chat, and Lou thankfully says like he's just in the chat. He's not on there. But yeah, what I'm about to say about like the comparison, like 2K is about to read what I said. And somehow that turned into me calling him a pedophile. And I will also say, when I had a conversation with 2K, he even said, yeah, Jib putting that dick pic up was stupid. I was like, dude, what are you doing? But of course, when he's live, it's like, oh, if I had a dick like that, I'd put it up. It's like, all right, dude. There's a lot of guys with big dicks. We don't, they don't throw their fucking pictures up on X. It's like, whatever. It's just weird. Very weird.
I don't know. I mean, if I was pretty proud of my dick, I probably would. Maybe. Probably not. Because eventually it's going to come back to, bite you.
It's going to bite you in the ass. And I acknowledge there's a lot of fucked up shit on X. I just don't want to contribute to it because, again, it's not a 21 plus site. It's not even 18 plus site. So there are underage people legally on that site. So I'm not putting my dick on there. That's all.
There's a lot of porn, though.
There is. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to make this claim that, well, number one, it was more I was making the political comparison where he's trying to say that the left does this and he's doing that. Fine, dude. If you want to act like you're Mr. Conservative, maybe don't put your dick up in places. That's all.
Which is kind of weird for like somebody who's a conservative, right? Like I would think somebody who's as super conservative as Jib, who apparently doesn't like you, as I said, just because you're a liberal, right? Is that pretty much why he doesn't like you?
Yeah, I just,
Just because you're a liberal, right? Is that pretty much why he doesn't like you?
Yeah, I knew he did. Like, his whole thing is just making fun of liberals, which I've known for a while and did not care. I thought it was kind of even like corny, goofy. Like, you and I, sure, I think some of the shit right wing people do, I don't agree with. You don't agree with shit left wing people do, but we still give everyone a chance. We still talk to these people. We don't just, he groups people. Like, literally, he has a show. I think they're actually live doing it now, called Liberal Karens Gone Wild, where they make fun of liberal Karens, which is fine. Like, nobody likes Karens. I don't like liberal Karens. I don't like conservative Karens. You know what I mean? But he stopped. They didn't do the show for a month because of the Charlie Kirk thing. Because his whole thing is like, yeah, we can't make jokes about the liberals anymore because they're all crazy, they're all violent. I don't know. For a Jewish person to group to group people all stereotype like that, I don't think it's right. Are there crazy lefties? Of course there are. Just like there's crazy righties. But he anyway. So it started with the Charlie Kirk stuff. He doesn't like that I don't like Charlie Kirk, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. And then he just told all these lies and shit like that. So he's gonna start doing some shit in a minute where he's gonna claim that I called his yarmulke a gun or something like that. I will explain that story. It's all this goofy shit.
Yeah, I kind of wanted, when he got to that, I kind of wanted to hear what that was all about, because he says, "Oh, look at my gun."
Yeah, I'll explain that.
Here, let's do that.
Oh.
Nick? Who's Nick?
OG mumbling.
Straws.com.
Yes.
You're gonna have to get a membership to see their show, Jib. I still got mine. I could probably grab it for you.
I don't know. I know people talk. So I just saw Nick say in the chat. He says, "So they're going to address this because this is fucking stupid as fuck." I'm sorry, Nick, but this is the dumbest fucking. You said some stupid shit, but this one takes the cake. So he accuses trans people of fucking blow up. Well, this fucking thing. Okay, I'm trying to make this
grow up. Exactly. That's what I say to all of them.
Hang on. So he accuses trans people of wanting to touch kids, but then he puts his cock on X, where young kids can see it. Nick, I don't know if you've been on X at all.
What?
It's chock full of porn. There's porn everywhere on X, everywhere.
And it's not a platform for children.
Yes.
It's also lots of murder. I don't know if you've seen that.
It's not a platform for children, you dumb fuck. My God.
Don't argue with Elon.
Over here. You need to
what a moron.
ID your face.
That comment is so stupid.
I think they went on you. Like, I was watching this and I was like, yeah, okay, I actually agree with them a little bit. That maybe that wasn't the greatest comment, but they went kind of hard on you there. Where they're just like, what a moron, what an idiot, and it's just like, the statement that you say is just, X is full of porn. Anyway,
yeah. So maybe I should have worded it differently. Like, instead of saying, hey, as a conservative, it's a little weird that you put your dick out there when you're worried about, you know what I mean? Like, looking back, there are better ways I could have put it to make the point I wanted to make. But this to me is classic Jib, where I can't get him on screen with me. Like, the one time I went on screen with him, he fucking bailed, right? And he'll say all this shit in his little echo chamber, but it's like, okay, dude, let's just talk it out on stream. Hey, guess what? It would actually, I even told 2K, his buddy there, I was like, I've debated a lot of people politically. I've never debated someone where there was all this friction. It would probably be kind of entertaining, you know what I mean? To have someone you don't really care for, and you guys, but he's like, he just blocks me. Now he even just like ignores me. He used to like trash me and shit. Now he's just like ignoring, because it's like, I don't know. He must be like, he doesn't have confidence in his debating abilities, or not even a debate, like confrontational abilities. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to call someone a fucking moron from another fucking screen. Like, 2K is gonna make the thing suggestion at the end that I come in there and do it, and Jib's like, no, he's not allowed in here, and I'm not. I'm blocked in there now. So,
which is ridiculous. That's absolutely stupid. Now, if anybody gets this to Jib, and if Nick is willing to, we'll do an episode of Dabbling in the Kumite. We can get you guys on here with a nice old fashioned internet blood sports, and have a Kumite and let you guys yell at each other for a while.
Works for me. Man.
If you're down, I don't know if he will be. I mean, he blocked you. Like, if he blocked you out of here, now how long ago was this?
So this was I think a few weeks ago. He blocked me on X today when these videos came out. I don't know when he blocked me on YouTube. I noticed yesterday that my comments were no longer. I'm like, hey, no one's acknowledging my comments, so I left and came back in, and they were gone. You know what I mean? So obviously, I'm blocked. So,
well, I would be more than happy to host you two yelling at each other. I'll even put myself backstage, and you guys could just go at it, and I'll just pop up whatever questions people have. There we go.
I have to leave the show.
But then again, this is the same guy that claims Antifa is not a real thing.
Well, just like global warming and the wage gap.
Oh yeah, and that this thing's a gun. He thinks this thing's a gun.
It's a yarmulke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on the ball there, whoever that is.
Yeah. I don't know who that dude is. I know everyone else but him. But so that story. I gotta think back when this was. All right. He did a long post. I think this was the first time he came after me. He did this long post about how he's this tough guy on the front lines politically. You know, he gave all these examples, like he would stand up to this guy, stand up to these Nazis, and there was a line in there that said something like, whenever I would go out, I made sure my kippa was front and prominent or something like that, right? And he spelled it like Kippa. Now, to me, that's a yarmulke. Another word for it, I guess, is kippa. He spelled it wrong in his thing. It's like Kippah. Had I thought about it, I'd probably been like, okay, Yom Kippur, maybe it's kippa, blah, blah, blah. But I have a buddy in Boston who called his gun his clipper, and it was just missing that L. So when I'm reading a real clip and he's like, I'm this tough guy, I would go on the front lines. I wasn't afraid of racists and Nazis. I had my kippa prominent. And I was like, I literally go, what is that, slang for a gun? Now, mind you, I'm reading it. He's acting like he showed me a yarmulke, and I was like, what is that, a gun? Obviously, I know that's a yarmulke, right? It's just he misspelled a word that I don't use up here. So that's all it was.
Yeah, it's not really used anywhere but like sort of in the Jewish community.
Yeah,
so.
Like I said, had I thought about it for literally like 30 seconds, I would have figured it out. But I'm reading it on a stream, and I'm like, I literally go like something like, I don't know if that's slang for a gun, his gun. I don't know, because I had a buddy that I forget the name of his gun, but he used to call it instead of clipper, it was clipper because he's up here in fucking Boston or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway,
you gotta save your R's to put into words that don't have them.
Right. So it's sure, you can make fun of me for not understanding a misspelled word that we don't use up here, but don't use a visual and act like I thought that was a gun. That's fucking misleading, because whenever he made a video on me a while back, and everything he does is this little weird nitpicky shit because he doesn't have anything real, just this goofy shit.
That's actually what I was just going to kind of get at. It's like, it just sounds like he doesn't have anything to get at you for. Just coming at you with is this a gun? Because you misunderstood something that he used a Jewish term for something that most of the people everywhere except for Jews know it's just something different. So she's just nitpicking at you. We can go here.
How many caliber is your yarmulke?
Automatic yarmulke.
I must have been using it wrong.
That'd be cool though if it did fire bullets.
6 million.
That's ridiculous.
My God.
That's why I wear a hat, because if I was bald, rub against my.
I've gotten along with Nick, but that's a terrible take. This is all. Plus, Nick knows left and right everything Bobby's done with Wendy, as far as basically abusing a retarded person and taking advantage of her sexually by showing her nudes on the internet.
Now, I will say, I remember on Sunday I said that Eckel had an issue with me, berated me for apologizing to Bobby. It was not Eckel. I remembered later that it was 2K. That was upset that I had apologized to Bobby on that one drunk stream on Matt's channel. 2K does not like Bobby, Nick, at all.
No. So here, I'll even address this part. So there's some honesty in there, and then there's some stuff that's not accurate. I do not know. I am very new to Bobby Nick. Like I know, I've heard. Obviously, I knew who Bobby Nick was. I am very new to the Bobby Nick world. Yes, I've been on his streams more often than not lately because Wendy keeps asking me to come on. And Bobby's been nothing but nice to me. I don't know their entire story. I have no idea. I do know one thing because of a video that I'll just say it. 2K sent me because he told people on stream he was going to send it to me, so it's not anything secret. And it is something that troubles me. I've even talked to other people that are friends with Bobby about this, trying to figure out what the true story is. And basically, there was a stream a couple months ago, I think, where the only video I have is Bobby trying to explain this on BF Live, on Bobby Fram's show, where I guess when Bobby was doing one of his live streams, and I don't know, Wendy was showing some skin or something, and it was hard to figure out what was going on, and Bobby and someone else said it looked like a bodysuit. They weren't even sure what was going on.
Honestly, yeah, I can see not knowing what's going on if Wendy was showing some skin.
Right. So not rude, but she's very big, and there's a gravity situation going on. So
yeah,
after the stream was over, Bobby says he realized Wendy showed some tit or whatever, and he took the stream down off of YouTube, but then he put it on Rumble. Now, I don't know if he's joking as far as the tit, if she showed, like he said, it's hard to figure out what it was. So if I'm going to say this, if Wendy did show tit and Bobby put it on Rumble, that is fucked up. And
exceptionally.
Yeah, very fucked up. I know it's no longer, whatever that stream was is no longer there. So I don't know how long it was up. And this is a tricky one because I don't know the details. And I think the only way I can find out is by watching the video, which I don't want to do. It's not up anymore anyway, but I have no interest in it. But let's just say, yeah, I'm very tentative now. And if I get if I get some stronger evidence that there was indeed if it was like cleavage, whatever, but if it was like tit, I have extreme issues with that because Wendy is not in a place to give consent for something like that at all.
Yeah, I would say she would be considered unable to give consent.
Yeah,
forget exactly what they call that, but yeah, but to put it up later, like I guess this is all hearsay though. Like as I said, I'm with you, man. I don't know much about the Bobby Nick crew and the Bobby Nick area. As I said before on Dabbling in Politics this week or on Sunday, I did yell at Bobby for a little bit, and I was like planning on doing a little beef with him, and then I was like, no, this guy's boring. That's all I don't like about him.
So here's what
there's no basis for a beef.
If you look at the screen, I know for a fact that a minimum of 4 of those people, and it could be more, minimum of 4 of those people used to stream full time with Bobby, and then they left to do their own thing, and then I think Jib and 2K left first, and then that Jerry guy who's between Jib and 2K, and then the guy up top, I think his name's Bybee, he recently left. I don't know. So all these guys are dribbled away from Bobby over there. So now it's like 2 separate groups, and it's like the group that separated is fighting with the Bobby and the old group. I would have nothing to do with these groups. I was not involved, and I actually thought they split up a while back. I literally recently found out they split up like months ago. It was like 4 to 6 months ago. It's like this year. I thought it was like a year or at least a year ago. So they all have this fresh beef, and they're all constantly fighting back and forth. And I've said 1,000 times, I don't want anything to do with this beef. It does not involve me. Even though I like a lot of the people on both sides, I think it's stupid, but it does. So my only beef is with Jib, and it's mostly with the lies he said about me, and the lies started off with political lies, and then it turned into, that I ran away with my tail tucked between my leg, or I'm afraid to be to have a confrontational discussion with someone on the right, which was hilarious since I talk to you every Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we literally do that every week.
Which I tried telling him, like, dude, I'm like, that's my show. That's our show. Another one, he said, you know, I must be on drugs, which, whatever, dude. That's just like an old one people go to. I don't care. Then there was something like, I'm unhinged, I'm crazy, where I'm like, I'm very calm person. Like, what? Like, none of it really. It's opinion stuff, but it's wrong. It doesn't make sense. So it's like, all right, dude. Well, let's if you think I'm this crazy unhinged person, that was his excuse not to debate me. That oh yeah, he's crazy. I don't want to like feed into his craziness. I was like, dude, that's just pussy, man. We had a political disagreement that you lied about because you didn't want to be confronted on it, and then you told a million other lies on top of it. So I don't know.
And it just, as I said, it just seems like I believe I've said this before the last time we discussed this. He just wants to hate you because you're a liberal.
Yeah.
And he's put the straw man on you. And I believe I did have like an entire discussion about straw men and how they will disappoint you.
Yes, and one last thing, not that I know for sure, but a couple of people did reach out to me and thought he was trying to those guys have this show called the fuck do they call it? Doesn't matter. They have a show pretty much dedicated to making fun of Bobby and his guys. Like a few of the guys, it's like they make fun of Bobby, this guy Matt, this guy Chris. I think there's Storm, like 4 of them or something, right? And there's rumor that Jib was hoping to add me to the list, and it just didn't work because I'm not part of that crew, or I have enough people backing me up outside that crew. You know what I mean? So it just didn't work. So now
and how exactly are they going to come at you?
Yeah, I get and I think it was just Jib. I don't even think the rest of them were even in on it. He was just trying. Oh, good, I'll get us a new character for the show, and it didn't work. And I think that's why he seemed very interested in starting shit with me, and then he hasn't seemed interested in now he's blocking and this and that. So
for somebody who's wanting to come after you, he's sure blocking you a lot.
Right. So, and maybe because I'm not following it, I even now, I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in the personal shit. Like even the dick thing, I turned that into that's your political stance. You shouldn't be showing your dick if you're this conservative. Like, I just want to have this political debate. Like the thing we were debating when New Girl asked us to stop, let's go back to that. But you made up all these goofy lies, and then it is what it is. So
yeah.
Which is sexually abusing a special needs person. You can call it whatever you want. That is sexually abusing a special needs person. When you take their nudes and you put them online for everyone to see and promote it, that's sexual abuse of a special needs person. There's no other way to get around it. That's 100% of what he did. So you feel free to to rub yourself in that.
No, you got 2K. You got to understand, he's a liberal. There's no equal weights and measures for anything.
Right. I mean, to be fair,
I kind of want to put that through a translator. There's no equal weight and measures for anything.
Yeah,
I'm just going to leave that alone. I have no idea. I
think
I have an idea what he's trying to say.
I think I do too, but he's literally when I used to see him talk on Jake's show or some of his own show with these guys, as you notice, everything's this liberal straw man, and his idea of a liberal is like the corporate Democrat and the far left. Like that, it's like this manifested hey, it's like if Chuck Schumer met the most annoying trans person that always goes to restaurants to make videos of them being misgendered so they can complain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's his idea of a liberal is a conglomeration of all the worst shit you see on YouTube or on X and stuff. Yeah.
So he tries to fit that on me, and most of that is not going to fit. And maybe he realized that, and that's why he doesn't want a part of it, the debate.
He asked her.
Well, yeah, because he maybe watched her show a couple of times and went, I can't argue with this guy.
Right, yeah.
He agrees with too much. What I said.
Mission.
Yeah, he doesn't fit my straw man.
Yeah. So
sure. Right. So if you want to go into like a special needs school and start fisting, as long as you get their permission, it's good to go.
As somebody who has worked with special eds and special needs people, They don't need anybody to go in there to start fisting them. They fully capable. You got to keep them off each other. I'm telling you.
Oh my god. Yeah. I have one of my best friends is his wife is a special needs teacher, and I remember they had this one kid. You hear the stories. The kid just constantly pulling his dick out trying to jerk off. You know what I mean? Like in the middle of class and shit. So yeah, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now Andrew actually did show his dick to kids.
I'm assuming that's Andrew the Giant, right?
Yeah, which again has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, Arlie actually recently figured that out. I was watching something else, and there's another panel thing on, and I saw Andrew the Giant with a lot of these same people. I was like, oh, okay, that's that's who they're talking about, because they kept talking about Andrew, and I was like, well, I need to ask Nick who this Andrew guy is, because I don't have a clue who.
Yeah, he's got like, and if he did this, I have no idea. I've literally heard them say he did, and I've literally heard the other side say no, he didn't do that. So I don't fucking know, dude. I'm talking about you. I don't need these whataboutisms of other people.
Hey kids, sorry.
I've been getting steady.
I'll just let it go. This is funny. I told Echo, like, I thought about clipping this out, and I was like, they're gonna accuse me of clipping out something, so I'll just leave it.
Yeah, I saw that. I think you put that on X or something like that. Yeah. I saw that, and I paused it here because I want to say Brave browser, Nick. Brave.
Oh yeah, that thing you told me to get. Sure.
You install it and you go and you use it just like you do Chrome, except you won't have any ads.
Healthy blood.
I've been thinking about because I only use my YouTube Premium for like downloading to my phone.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of just getting rid of YouTube Premium again, because there's only two things that I like it for, and that's for no ads and downloading to my phone. I don't know if just being able to download it to my phone is worth the $10 a month.
Well, it's like this one. I actually had to pull this off of Rumble, and man, they got more ads than YouTube. I swear to God, it was like.
It blocks Rumble too.
Does it? Oh, that's good.
It blocks all ads. Well, most ads.
Yeah.
Sugar numbers month after month. All
Anyway.
Keep Andrew out of this.
ritual I do each morning. And I don't know if you
Like Steve Austin, they do Andrew.
Let's leave Andrew out of this because he's just innocent by.
No, but I think you need to as the hypocrisy of what they're saying.
Yeah, if you want to say you want to go that way, that's one thing.
Yeah,
but
right. I mean,
we all know Andrew and Wendy are both slow. It is what it is.
But what I'm saying is that I've never done it.
Mentally,
I've never done it, nor would do it.
Right.
And the thing is, Andrew has done it.
Right.
You know, so
I've never taken a dick pic in my life. I've only taken pictures of my balls. They're a lot bigger than my dick is.
Right. Again, Nick is over there hanging out there, and he knows full well what Bobby did to Wendy. So
he's in the chat. He's not on the show.
No, he's in the chat. I'm saying you could be in this chat. You can hang out here and tell us what his problems are.
Oh no, he's not allowed in this chat anymore.
What? No. What's why? We're open something or something. Maybe not. I guess I don't know.
Andrew isn't retarded like Wendy.
No. No.
And I'm no longer allowed in the chat, so I guess, yeah. So I totally forgot that I clipped that other one first with the how it all kind of started. I was out of order, but Jib was posting, accusing all those guys of striking their channels. And again, to be clear, I think I even put this in the description of the video. I have no idea if Bobby or Matt, if any of those guys are striking any of their channels. I would have no idea, right? But I did remember hearing Jib try to promote, striking their Andrew's channel. So when I went looking for that, then I remembered this whole thing with the.
So they're just all over there striking and reporting and just kind of fucking with each other. Maybe I should do Dabbler Kumite. Get these guys yelling at each other. Once I get this figured out, man, these name tags I need to have drop away. I have no idea how to do that. I need to figure that out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it's like completely covering your face. But anyway.
Oh, I know that happens when I'm on with Buckman. I forgot.
Don't worry about it.
All right, a little better.
I mean, it's just basically when you go low.
Yeah.
It just covers the part where your microphone covers anyway. So.
Yeah, I've kind of watched both of these sides, and it's like they both accuse each other of shit, And again, I have no idea who's doing what. They both accuse each other of striking. They both accuse each other of attempting the porn bomb, stuff like that. I don't know. I will say, Bobby's side, they do talk about Jib and those guys less. Like if they're being talked about, they will talk about back. But again, like Jib has a whole show dedicated to making fun of that side. So it's kind of like their Uncle Rico, you know. They call it the Benny Fitz show. Like Benny, first name, Fitz, last name. The joke being that Bobby and all of them are they don't work and they're on benefits. So Benny Fitz.
Nah.
So that's the rub.
You know what? I was sitting here watching it, and it said Benny Fitz up in the corner there. Did not compute for me. I did not get it.
Yeah,
I was just like Benny Fitz. Like, okay, I didn't even think benefits. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget that. I think they explained it once because I used to watch before I was blocked, you know, because like I said, I'm friendly with a few of those guys, and I never knew why it was called the Benny Fitz show until there was like an episode where it kind of got explained. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, it's clever and corny at the same time. So I don't know. It is what it is.
It's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get into the fun stuff, the stuff that we're not involved in.
Right.
I was actually expecting that to go a lot less time, but I guess an explanation was necessary because, as I said, you know, I don't know why Jib hates you so much. Why do you always attract these people, Nick? Why do so many people hate you so much? You're a nice guy.
That's what I'm trying. It's amazing because at the same time, I'm able to win over people you wouldn't think would like me, but then there's always people just randomly don't like me for some reason. I don't know what I can do. It is what it is.
Maybe it's the accent. They're just like, they just think you're an asshole because you sound like one.
Be. Boston liberal, yeah.
Well, masshole.
Yeah, masshole. Yeah.
Anyway, let's have some fun. This is the funniest clip in the last couple of weeks.
All right.
I'm sure you've seen it. I need to see it again. It is fucking fantastic.
Who did this? Joe Burrow?
To regain serotonin levels to a normal human level, you can't drink for 6 months. So 6 months of slowly rising the serotonin levels in your brain. That's why I remained sober for many years, because I knew of the serotonin robbery that would go on in your mind if you partaked in a few cocktails. Oh, good. I am live. I had to check because I have Evmux giving me a view of what is going out live, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's what's actually going out live. So
let me point this out because I had a similar issue at the beginning of this. That's why we're on a different stream than what I originally advertised and what has been up forever. I had a similar thing where I added the stream in YouTube. You know, I scheduled it in YouTube. I go to EVMux or I'll go to EVMux. I connected it. I hit go live. It did not connect. That's what was happening. I was trying to set it to connect to an already set up stream, and it just would not do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do anything. It wasn't connecting to it. It wasn't bringing up a new stream. It wasn't doing anything. So I eventually just said, fuck it, we're going live now. I just set it to not schedule it. So if you schedule it through EVMux, it works because I've done that before. But if you schedule it through YouTube and try to connect it through EVMux, it does not work. It does, however, work with OBS. That's why I did it that way, because I usually do that with OBS. I schedule the stream, and then I just tell OBS connect to the stream, and it connects, and it's good.
Shit is crazy. I remember, I'm not even on this shit. Do you remember the other night when I tried ending our show and StreamYard, and it was playing the outro for you in the background, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah, in the background, I'm hearing the outro. I left to see if it would just, like, if I was causing it to stick, because I saw you left. And so I left, and then I was looking on YouTube, and I still saw it was there.
Yeah.
And so I came back in to see what's going on, because you're sitting there going, "What the hell's going on?" I go back in, and the outro's playing for me.
it wouldn't play for me. I'm sorry, it was playing for me. No, it wasn't playing for me at all. That was the problem, and it wasn't playing during the live. It was fucking weird. Yeah. Then I switched it to the other outro, and I probably could have switched it back to the regular. I don't know, but I don't think it was the outro itself. I think I just had to make some kind of switch or update for it to play. It just wasn't playing like it normally would. You know?
Yeah, it wasn't picking up what you're trying to do or something. Yeah, these I got Discord kind of figured out, and I was going to use Discord, but it's kind of weird the way you got to do it. Like I got to drag you in.
Yeah,
remember we tried this before? You got to drag it, and then you hit but when you hit the join video, or when you hit join video call, it puts you right back where you were. You got to actually click on the one that you got dragged into. So if you click the big button that says click here to join call, when you get dragged into something, it puts you back where you are. You actually got to click on the room that you got dragged into to get into it.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, I'll pay for another month of EV bucks, and then I'll work out the Discord stuff later, because I got everything set up great in OBS. It's like I literally just re-signed up for a month of this yesterday, and I got it all set up this morning. I've been using it before, but never with somebody else. But it's just these things, they're meant to be simple, but they overcomplicate it.
Yeah, they fuck like Shmuel. I've been on with EVMux a million times with Shmuel, and there's like an issue every fucking time with something. It seems like. And
even StreamYard, everybody's always got some issue with something somewhere, audio, or this isn't working, or you can't get the outro, or the thing freezes up.
Well, there's one person in the box. You got like 5 guests, but there's like you can only hear 4 of them. One of them's frozen for you. That shit happens all the fucking time.
So that's why I prefer Discord with OBS. It's been proven to work for years and years, or over a decade. Actually a couple decades. It's been proven to work. So it's like, yeah, these are easier for sending out the links for people, but I'm just going to go with, if you can't figure out Discord, then you're not going to go on. Sean, is this the main channel? This is my main channel. This is the one that I usually advertise at the end of Dabbling in Politics, where this is where I talk about Dabbleverse stuff. Mostly, it's usually on my own, but as I said at the beginning, maybe like there weren't a lot of people here. We had such a good time talking Dabbleverse stuff on Dabbling in Politics, which was supposed to have a political theme. But even Nick was having so much fun talking about John, he totally forgot about all his political stuff. We're just having fun talking Dabbleverse, and there's so much more that I wanted to talk about because I have all this other stuff here that I said, hey, let's do a show. But thanks for jumping by, and yes, Juggler Jen, new mask. Thank you. It is.
What's up, Jen? You go back and watch the beginning after if you want. We talked about your buddy Jib.
Yeah, we just got done with Jib, and now we're on to the fun stuff.
Do you know Sean Riggle's other identity? I don't know if you know who that is.
I do not know.
Okay. That's also Elf.
I do like his Alf stuff just because it's so non sequitur every time. It just throws everybody off constantly. I love Alf on his show because he just goes in every direction.
God, sorry, real quick. This will take 2 seconds. The other night I was on Jake's stream it was me, Alf, Ava, and Matt. And we were on for a few minutes, and Jake's like, all right, I'm done. So they're all like, come on, Jake. So like one of us, they're like, someone else start a stream. So I'm like, all right, I'll start one. So the 4 of us just jump on or whatever. And I'm trying to, Ava wants to hear my story with about John, because remember she was on the other day where John tried saying I tried doxing his house. I went by his house. So I'm trying to tell Ava the story, and Alf's elfing. And I'm like, I just got to plow through this. I got to talk right through all the, turtles and all that shit. I'm like, I can't let him fucking disrupt this fucking story too much.
All right, let's continue. Have you seen this video, Nick?
I don't know. I know I've seen at least part of it. The beginning does sound familiar. We'll see where.
Oh, you'll know what it is here pretty quickly. I think if you've watched Tookie Soup. You've seen it, or even I think Cardiff even had it.
Oh, is this the God one?
No,
no.
no.
Okay, all right.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Just took a quick look. Thank God I wasn't
It
talking
ramps
to
up a little bit
for 10 fucking minutes. Because here's the thing, people. The first 5 to 10 minutes of the show, it's kind of important to me. It's important that I establish something early on, right away. So if Mux is going to send my feed blank, then we're going to have a fucking problem. They have no fucking...
Every time he yells, every time he yells, Joe Burrow throws in the mini rave, the mini rock.
Yeah, so I will say this. We play a lot of Joe Burrow on Echo Show. Joe Burrow is very good with these little subtle things, these little edits and musical things. He's very good, man. Good stuff.
Oh, settle in, Sean. I'm just going to let it go. And, oh, yeah, the microphone arm. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to let it go, and then we can just laugh through it.
What it has that I have to goddamn go through to reorganize my goddamn brain on the fly. They don't know. So they send out an empty fucking feed. It's getting old. I can't do it no more. I'm trying to do a fucking show. Tech goddamn oligarchy fucks.
Tech oligarchy?
Evie Mux is part of the tech oligarchy. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, they're massive. Yeah. Facebook,
They're everywhere.
Twitter, Apple, EVMux. Yeah.
Exactly.
Pay for this fucking service. $50 goddamn dollars a month. And this is what I get. Fuck that. Mux, get your shit together. I swear to Christ. I'm going to get a different fucking service. If you give a fuck about money, you commie cocksucker. Because that's all the tech world I see is nowadays. Commie.
Yeah, once again, China, Russia, Evmux.
Yeah.
The trifecta of communism in the world.
He's just using words he's heard but doesn't know what they mean.
I got to keep it going. As I said, this is the best clip probably all year.
Cock suckers.
And it gets better, by the way.
That's that. Now I can move the fuck on to my next goddamn problem. Goddamn.
Keep an eye on the mic.
Arm.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. $120 mic arm. Can't stay the fuck up. It's tightened all the way. Can't stay the fuck up. More money down the fucking drain. I'd like to buy something that works. Wouldn't that be crazy? You buy something and it fucking works the way it's intended. God damn it. I didn't want to be pissed off at the start of the show, but god damn it. People, I'm going through a lot of shit. I'm trying to change my life for the better, and it's been driving me. It's been difficult.
Hey, Rush Limfag, when's the next time you're going to finger Felicia's fishy flaps?
I want to say thanks, Anonymous, for the super tip. My relationship status and whatever it is, I'm not going to put it out on my stream anymore, simply because I'm fueling, yes, that's the word. I'm fueling some fucking cocksucker in Chattanooga in his fucking stream every goddamn day. So if I'm going to fuel that motherfucker, so looks like I got to watch my language because, freedom of speech. When that motherfucker, Mr. Dixon, and then I can't, and then here's another fucking funny thing. When I bring him up, people say, oh, why are you always talking about him? Because he's talking about me. So I can talk about him all I fucking want. Now, can I? Any motherfucker who wants to talk about me and shine a shit light on me, we're done. We're done. So I can talk about him as I jolly well fucking please. Well, there's Adam Bush. Yeah, I'm not even going to read your fucking message. I'm not even going to read your chat, Adam Bush. Go. You got some Dawson's Creek reunion to fucking look after?
What?
You got some of that?
Wrong show.
Those old acting adages back when TV sucked dick. I wasn't watching TV when Adam Bush hit the scene. I have better things to fucking do than watch that shit, schlocky shit. But I digress. What else is going on? Let me ponder. I'm going to ponder, okay? That's part of my stream, too. Adam Bush, you got a fucking point of view? Maybe you and Carl can suck each other's dicks over it. Maybe not.
I just love that part when he chases it down.
Lower down. Oh my
Okay, I gotta see that again.
Got a fucking point of view? Maybe you and Carl can suck each other's dicks over it. Maybe that's what you can fucking do. Have a fucking ball, you fucking bitch. Anyway, enough of this fucking world of fucking degeneracy, fucking nonsense, garbage. Enough of it. So I need a break. I need a fucking break.
Lock it in, dude. There's gotta be.
I need a fucking break. Are you guys gonna tell me otherwise?
He eventually does figure out how to use the locks days later, because everybody keeps telling him to use the locks. Now, I will say, I understand his problems, his frustrations. The mic arm I had before this one, I just got it recently, a couple weeks ago, because the mic arm that I had the opposite problem. Like, I hung it down here when I had the VR stuff on, and that worked fine because I don't have to see what's in front. I got the screens in my eyes. But when I tried to put it like here, like facing this way or this way, you probably might have saw it the first time when I was off the VR. I don't know if anybody noticed, but it creeped up. And it's had this problem. I've had it for like several years, and I never use it in this position here because it just starts creeping up. So if you notice, I grab it a lot. I used to grab that one a lot so I can keep it there. Now this one is one of those low profile arms with detents and locked in, and like this thing literally, like it can't go up and down unless I really push on it. This thing actually moves this way real easy, but it does not go up and down. It's all locked in at this level.
And I was gonna say easy for me to say. I don't even have a mic on, but
They just got the stand, the table stand, right?
Yeah. My wife has one for something she does, and so I know you're supposed to lock it in. So I'm like, what the fuck's doing?
Yeah, the one I had, man, I put pliers on it to fucking lock it in. I had to reef on it so hard to get it to just stay in one spot. But then after I lift it up to get it out of the way a couple of times, and then they all come loose, and I got to get the pliers out and reef on them again. Yep. And of course, I don't know that's come loose until I'm actually here talking about it, and I see the mic just start doing this. Fucking. I understand his frustrations, is what I'm saying. And that mic arm was expensive, too. It was nearly $100. This mic arm was $30. And it works fantastically.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, just go down. Yeah, keep going fucking down, microphone arm. Keep fucking going down, because that's how you operate. That's what I wanted when I bought this fucking mic arm. I wanted to just go down and get the fuck away from my mouth. And that's what I want. So I had, oh my God. All right. Now the chat is shitting on me, so we're not going to look at that. So fuck it. Done with it. If you don't like the show, leave. I'm not telling you to fucking stay here. I ain't. You got freedom of fucking choice, motherfucker. If you don't like the show, go. Easy as that. Okay, Mike, time to fall down. Come on, microphone. Hey, why not? You've been doing it all fucking night. Do it again. Yeah, you did it. Fall it again! Fucking Oh, I'm pissed. Is it all right to be angry, world? Can I be angry once in a while? Or are we gonna
the irony is he wants it to fall now. He knows he's got something. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's something going on with Karmic. Go.
I don't know if he thinks he's got something, because he is pretty emotional. I mean, he is in general emotional. He's either screaming or crying, and that's no exaggeration. He's literally had cries on stream about once every couple of weeks.
eat my shit. Yeah, I told you guys you can't call my phone while I'm streaming, but you do it anyway.
Because you told him not to.
You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You don't give a shit. Fuck Karmic, right? It's fun. It's fun. Fuck Karmic. It's fun to say it. Everybody else is saying it. Say it too. Say it too. Because it's fun. Everybody's doing it. Say it. Fuck Karmic. Say it, motherfucker.
Fuck Karmic.
That's how I'm feeling right now. I just want to be able to do it right. I hate you, world. I really hate you. Fuck me. Who gives a shit? Fuck this guy. God,
He's from Minnesota,
I really
Wiggle.
hate you, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's from northern Minnesota, don't you know?
Yeah. He talks like he's in Fargo, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And just because I'm getting phone calls over and over again, I'm going to shut the goddamn show down. So quit fucking calling my goddamn phone. I swear to fucking Christ. Quit. You want the show to end? I'll end it right the fuck now. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck.
You kids calm down or I'm pulling this podcast over.
Yeah, it's fucking it. I'm done, baby. Yeah.
So keep leaving.
Yeah, let's see. He lives in a town of about 120 people, I think you said, or 160, something like that.
Yeah, it's not only does he live in Minnesota, he lives in the fucking like middle of nowhere in Minnesota. Fucking, this is his whole life, Wriggle. Like literally, I don't think he has a lot of human contact, to be honest with you. That's why he fell in love with the first woman that gave him some attention, and Felicia. You know.
Yeah, he's I don't think there's a possibility of a lot of human contact where he lives.
No.
That's the problem. Is it's even if he goes out, he's not going to meet people.
Yep.
There's nobody there to meet.
Messages on my fucking machine. Keep it up. You guys can. I just hate you, motherfuckers, right now. I really fucking hate you. They don't give a fuck if I lived or died, these cocksuckers. They just want to make my life miserable as fuck. That's all they want to do. That's all he's yelling in the background. I don't hear it because it's muffled. I don't give a fuck. I am just so done with these people on every fucking level. Everything they exist. I am done with these people. You guys have no fucking respect for me. Leo Gunn, you're a good man, but whoever's calling my fucking phone right now, I want you to fucking go.
So, man, I don't know. I can't tell you how many times I've watched that.
I just gotta say, Joe Burrow got shafted from the list that came out yesterday. That AI Dabbleverse list. I don't know how the fuck he didn't make the top 200 or whatever. It makes no fucking sense. None.
I haven't seen it. That's the one that Dang Lizard did, right?
Yeah. No sense.
Oh, shit. And yes, all right. So now that we're done with that, don't you dare. All right. It kept going to. I got the clip set exactly where I wanted to go, and it kept playing. It's technical difficulty hell over here.
Fucking Evie Mux, baby. Fucking up.
In Evmux,
whatever.
Yeah, the techno conglomerate of Evmux, the communist tech conglomerate of Evmux. Anyway, so that was that. What do you think about? I guess we could spend a minute. What do you think? Have you been keeping up on the Felicia Karmic thing at all?
Yeah, I still stand where I've always. Well, I used to think it was a work between the two of them, or I used to think it was either a work between the two of them, or she was just using him for content with Kevin and shit like that. And now I think she's just kind of used him for content and shit like that. Yeah, I think he really is this. Well, I think he does over exaggerate his emotions sometimes for content. I think he is a lonely fucking dude. So having probably the first chicken forever, giving him some kind of human contact, I think I actually think Rocco is right. He's behind us, man. He's like falling for a girl like we would fall for a girl as like a teenager.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's in his
exactly.
40s, so
Yeah, exactly. He's like 41.
Yeah.
And he's basically going through the shit that we did when we were in our late teens, early 20s.
right.
And we're just like, oh, I love her so much, and
Yeah,
I can't live without her, and we can't be apart, and I want to be around her all the time. And then 6 months later, after you break up, and then you go through another month of moping, and then you look back after that to your next girlfriend, you go, what the fuck? Why did she go out with me in the first place?
What it reminds me of, it's like, and this could just be me, but if anyone else went through this, it's like the first woman or girl you get that does a lot of this extra sexual stuff. You like fall for her, and then you realize, oh, most girls do this. Fuck it, you know what I mean? But it's like the first one to do it, so you're like, I love her.
Oh, yeah, the first one to touch your pee-pee, you definitely fall pretty hard
all
for.
that. Yeah, so that's what it reminded me of. Like, he probably hadn't been any kind of intimate in a long time, so he felt like we would have fallen at like 16 or 19 or 20 or whatever the fuck. So
Hey, don't get me wrong, we've all done stuff
to
get our pee-pee touched by a woman that we're not proud of.
Nope.
We just did that 20 to 30 years ago.
Yeah. I've already told the story how I got whiskey dick and ended up in a multi-month relationship because I didn't look like I was a chump. It would have been a one-night stand. So you do what you got to do.
Yeah, you do what you got to. Exactly. So anyway, let's move on. That's the karmic stuff. Honestly, I'm not that thrilled. I'm not that involved in online relationships like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
The only thing about that is I thought, when they went on Brennan at first, when they were first like hooking up, I just thought it was weird that a guy in his 60s was asking two people in their 40s about their sex life. I'm like, you're all old people. Like, if this was a podcast of 20-year-olds, sure, okay, this is sort of the talk that I would expect, but I don't know. I just thought that was just really weird. And then, what happened is what everybody expected.
Yeah. John does that shit too, and he's 60. She do anal, third input. What do you do? Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's like, dude, you're old, bro. You're old.
Exactly. It's like, well, John's emotionally stunted. Well, and so is Karmic, obviously. I'm going to let this run for a second while I go to the bathroom.
Yep.
But this is great. Basically, the setup for this is just shortly after Aaron got his sentencing, and basically was told, if you talk about Kayla, you will go to jail for 364 days. And this is, this is after he's crying and probably everybody here knows the story. Aaron imholte shared pictures of Kayla Requeda, Nick Requeda's wife, with Geno Bisconte. Aaron got prosecuted by the state of Minnesota because that's illegal.
Again, fucking Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Because that's illegal. And Geno and Keanu don't understand how any of this stuff works. But basically, he got his pee-pee slapped for talking about Kayla Requeda, because part of the original crime is that he's not allowed to talk about her. He got an HRO, harassment restraining order, from Kayla. He doesn't know what that is, so he went on a show and talked shit about her for a bunch. So he went in, got his pee-pee slapped, and got probation and a fine. And then he had a party. He had an anniversary party and a show. He had a show and God, I need to get this all together. He went on vacation to Florida, where he had Geno and Keanu fill in for him, and he basically told them, tell the people anything that I can't say, which is also against the HRO. So he got his pee-pee slapped for that. And then recently, he got his pee-pee slapped because he had a a live event where he told Geno he could say whatever he wanted. It got recorded. It got out, and Geno fucking went hard on Kayla Ricada. So now he's been sentenced, and he's got 15 days in jail, -2 for time served, and he's got probation for 2 years. If any of this stuff happens that has already happened in the last several months, again, he goes to jail for 364 days. I don't think he's going to make it.
No, he's fucked. He can't help himself, man. He's proven it.
And I said, this is Geno just hours after Aaron got my brain is just starting to fail. I really have to go to the bathroom. This is just hours after Aaron got his sentencing. And I'll be right back.
Geno, let me ask you, what do you think about Aaron throwing you under the bus in court, saying he'll never work with you?
Watch this, Chad. I don't want to say we were texting, laughing our asses off about it just now. Watch this, Chad. How did he throw me under the bus in court? Did he go, I will never work with Geno again? You don't find that as an entertainer hysterical? That all you have to say, let me finish, to the Minnesota cocksucking court system.
Whoa, be careful.
He still hasn't been sentenced yet.
He didn't even do his time yet.
Who can, dude,
he still hasn't reported for jail.
Let me tell you. Let me make this announcement.
Geno, he's going to get prison now. He's going to get prison now.
You understand? It's over. Nick and Kayla can't fucking hide behind getting someone arrested to hide the fact that, and I'll put this clearly.
The prosecutor's watching.
5 children. And their husband wants to fuck another woman. And she puts up with it so much so that she lets her live in the next door house and tries to wait it out because her piece of shit husband is such garbage and so spoiled from mommy and daddy's money that while his 5 kids are living with them, he forgets what little talent he had to raise them. And then one does drugs. No one is putting them in jail for one of their children doing drugs, but you're all worried about Aaron getting 8 fucking days and fucking me
15
because he disavowed me for the cunt slob whore that is any woman with 5 kids who lets one do drugs while her husband's fucking another woman in the guest house. I didn't say a name, but you know, and more to come. And you think I don't love? She was in court going, he was a friend. Drag her stupid, drugged out ass to court so she can live it over and over again. Over and over. Nick Ricada is parading that dumb broad around, and she's putting up with it. She's putting up with it because she wants the money. So you know what, fucking Aaron?
So you heard the part where Geno said, we were just laughing about him disavowing me, and it's like, wasn't he just a couple hours ago pleading for the mercy of the court?
Yeah. This Geno's I don't know how to say this. It's like, obviously, Geno's a fucking clown, but
well, yeah.
I also think Aaron puts a little too much on him. Like, dude, you got to take responsibility for yourself. Now, granted, Geno is doing him no fucking favors, but it's still on him, man. He's still a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, Geno's going to get him thrown in jail for a year.
Yeah,
for sure.
Got 8 days. You know what someone else is serving? A life sentence, and I love it. And I'm not even close to done.
St.
I'm not
Cloud
even close to done with those 2.
St. Cloud judge, he doesn't mean this.
Hey, can you going forward, can you call Nick Ricada Mr. Ricada?
Anything for you, Kevin.
Because I whenever you get to the Nick part, and I know how Geno be. Geno, I thought it was 15 days. So how is it 8 days now?
I'm told it was 8.
It's it's Aaron math. This is steel toe math going on here. It's 15 days with 2 days removed for has already been served. I have the paperwork here somewhere.
it's like John Beer math over here.
But yeah, it's basically John Beer math. It's well, I had it up. I guess I got rid of it. Doesn't matter. I've seen the paperwork. Yeah, it's 15 days with 2 days for the one that he already served earlier this month, or mid last month, I should say. And so it's 13 days, and then the the beer math comes in with there's some sort of thing where if you if you have like for every 3 days of good behavior, you get an extra day taken off your sentence, sort of thing. But it's got to be like 3 consecutive days. But he wants to do 2 days every other week. He wants to do like a Friday at 11 p.m. to like Sunday at 11 a.m. or something like that. Like,
yeah, the weekend
every other week. I don't understand why he just doesn't do the time. Just do it. Just go in and do it. And anyway, so Aaron came out, and I don't know if I have the clip, or I don't even know if I want to get to it. He basically came out and did a show where he said it's 15 days minus the 2 days, which makes it 13. So for good behavior, that's 8, and then he said then that makes it basically 5. And it's like, no, it's going to be 13 days.
Did you hear what Geno did to So Thorough Joe Burrow today?
No, what'd he do?
So Thorough Joe Burrow made a joke because so the real Joe Burrow is hurt for the Bengals. Yeah. And so today the Bengals traded for Joe Flacco. So now Joe Flacco is going to be their quarterback. So Thorough Joe Burrow was kind of clever, and he came up with a joke, and he's like, I should change my name to So Wacko Joe Flacco. And literally fucking Geno steals the joke and then blocks So Thorough Joe Burrow. So he can't fucking rat him out for it or whatever. So fucking weak. Yeah.
Let's see, I think there's. But
you know what I just realized when Geno was making his speech, his Gettysburg Address, was that this will probably help Steel Toe's show because people will be much more interested in now. At least he has some. Again, but he's been corrected because he kept saying the internet's not real. This is not real. This is real. But I think this will help a show because now this is kind of fascinating.
Yeah, because now Aaron's on probation now, so this could be a violation.
Oh, yeah. He's on probation for
2
years, right, or something?
Yeah, you can't bring up Kayla's name for 2 years, and Geno's saying it.
Not only can you not bring up Kayla's name, and I don't feel like going and searching for the paperwork again. I have the website. I just need to do the search and stuff. But he can't bring up her name or inference or anything about her on any of his shows he controls, or any of the shows that he goes on, or any live events. So if he goes on somebody else's show and they bring it up, he has to dip.
Yeah, he's fucked. Because
yeah, if he doesn't go, I got to go, and then leave, then he goes to jail for a year.
Yeah, he's fucked because shows are going to set him up. Obviously, the fucking viewers are going to set him up on his own show and on other shows. Yeah.
Everybody's going to be constantly trying to get him to say her name.
Like a contest to see who the fucking get him, who can be the hero or whatever. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this also accounts for shows that he goes. Now, let's see, like he goes on Geno's show. If Geno says anything about it, he's got to dip. He's got to go. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucked.
And Geno, for some reason, has this big hard-on, pun intended, for Kayla Ricada. It's like I forget who said it, or who's a credit. I think it was I want to say Adam Bush or somebody said something about it. But basically, Kayla Ricada is his new COVID.
No, jeez. Yeah, at least he found something. About fucking time. 5 fucking years, but he found something. Jesus.
Well, he still goes off on COVID, but he also goes off on Kayla Ricada now just as bad. He doesn't understand that, Nick is also on probation for all the stuff that he says. And he also thinks that Nick is actually that this is Nick suing Aaron for this thing.
Yeah, he's so dumb. He thinks it's like a civil lawsuit with fucking Nick suing Aaron. And not
so he constantly says, "Oh, go ahead and post, whatever, get Nick to spend more money." Like, no, it's the state, you fucking dumbass.
Negatively.
Yeah. So, Gino, are you freaked out that you're never going to work with him again?
Thank you, Kevin. I love you too. Do you understand? That's what a sham the court system is. He literally goes, he couldn't wait to tell me. He goes, I said disavow. He goes, I disavowed you in court. And do you think I was like, okay, do you think me and him aren't laughing? He's like, I disavowed you in court. And I said, can I say whatever I want about any asshole? He goes, yes, and I disavow it, you piece of shit.
Oh, wow. So he was laughing about it.
Laughing about it?
He's laughing about it. So he's not taking it seriously because we got reports that he almost cried in court, and now he's laughing with you on the phone.
8 days in court seriously, but you
He's not taking it seriously. Chad with the win right there.
seem to think that this changes what pieces of shit the two people that brought the charges against him are.
So
we don't. Nobody thinks the Ricardos are good people. I mean, Melton does, but he has a hunchback.
Doesn't seem to be coming up anywhere in the conversation. It's all about fucking a guy that fucking shared a picture of a naked fucking slob whore that posed for it. That's and no one's like, how come no one is saying, you mean the woman whose father watched his daughter did? No one brings that up. You don't think that's odd, Kevin?
So he was being disingenuous when he said he found the Lord and he regrets this and he feels bad for the victim. He doesn't give a shit about the Lord. He's lying.
Who says that?
Because he says now all of a sudden he's a Christian. He never talks about that on a show. He never goes to church on Sundays.
He used to go to church when they were in that, what was it called, an octoroon?
Polycule.
Yeah, he's always been religious.
X to doubt. That's as far as I wanted to go on that particular clip. So
yeah, that religious shit drove me nuts. Number one, I can't stand it in general. Number two, it's like that every judge has heard that fucking spiel 1,000 fucking times. I found Christ. Please.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what everybody was saying when he brought it up. It's just like you don't think that like every single inmate hasn't found religion when they're sentenced to time in jail. It's like everybody's like, dude, what the no. And no, he doesn't. All right, so yeah, Geno is definitely going to be getting Aaron put in jail. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he already did twice, by the way. The 2 days before and the 13 days now is mostly because of Geno's mouth.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I still blame Aaron more, but I totally get what you're saying. Geno does not help him one bit, as I said earlier. He's not helping him at all.
Not at all. And I'm just kind of running through these real quick. Each one of these was supposed to be an episode of my show. As I said, I've been keeping it. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week and a half. I just need to schedule something and do it. So this one's great. Apparently, directly after Aaron got sentenced, Johnny Crutches, his co-host, sometimes co-host, did a show called Something Spectacular or something like that, without knowing that Aaron had just been sentenced.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody just thought it was a celebration of Aaron being sentenced. It was a celebration of something else. So Johnny ended up getting bombarded with, what do you think about Aaron going to jail?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
That's right, Anna.
Okay.
He did not.
I'll say this. That's ironic. The title has absolutely nothing to do with that. If people jump in here and be like, you're celebrating, like the title has nothing to do with Aaron. It has as much to do with Aaron as I knew about all this going in, which was nothing. Why? Because I don't keep tabs on that stuff. That's his life. A lot of stories about celebration.
I want to say, Nick.
Yes.
If you were publicly, or if I was publicly in court and going to jail, I would expect you to know about me and those problems. And I would expect I would know about you and those problems. Is that fair enough to say?
Yeah, and to be honest, we don't, as far as co-hosts go, we don't even know a ton about each other. But yeah, we would definitely know that shit, 100%. Yeah.
Well, no, because if either of us, if this sort of happened in our lives, it wouldn't be public.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If I had anything going on, or you had anything going on, you wouldn't be doing it publicly. Like it wouldn't be a subject on our shows.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you said.
Okay.
I thought you asked if I would know, like you would tell me that you were, hey, I'm not going to be around because I'm going through a court thing. And that's what I thought you meant. My bad.
Oh,
no, yeah.
Yeah, if I wasn't going to be around because I'm going through a court thing, I'd just tell you I wouldn't be around because I'm going through a court thing. I wouldn't expect you to make content out of it.
Right. No, absolutely not.
And
right.
I will not be making content out of my own court thing.
No, nope.
But this is Aaron's co-host.
I guess I didn't. Again, not knowing that stuff was going down because, like, I didn't ask him, he didn't tell me. So,
does he not keep tabs on his very public co-host, his very public humiliations?
Like I was even gonna say, the closest for us, like we've each had medical shit. We didn't make content out of what we were each going through medically. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with it. It's just quick mention and a fucking move on. So
I'd say like the biggest thing that we've kind of gone through is your little feud with Jib.
Yeah, that's not right, and I'm not even lying. Like it when it first started, that was him starting with me. Now I'm still frustrated that I never got my conclusion, so I'm trying to get him going again, and it's just not working. Oh well.
But I mean, that's minor.
Right. It's nothing.
It's like this is not even. You weren't just sentenced to 2 years of parole and can't talk about a certain person. And
right.
You know what I mean?
didn't know what the fuck that was about. So, if that's what you're expecting me to celebrate, no, I wouldn't. I would not celebrate something. You know what I am celebrating? Celebrating how good I've been feeling with this ivermectin on day 1. And so we're going to take day 2 in a little bit here and see if it keeps going. It's not true. These guys always come up with fan fiction. Here's what I've learned with that. There's some fan fiction. There's some not fan fiction to the point where I like during my show, I don't care. Like, you know what? Ask me how I feel about it tomorrow morning during Aaron's show. If he's doing a show, I don't know. I don't care. I don't.
He did, and they did. By the way.
I don't know anything. I didn't know there was a sentencing thing.
Those sunglasses.
Like I figured it out before I.
He looks like an insect. Yeah.
They're like steampunk style, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It's a minor thing, but they're driving me nuts.
Yes. Sort of say. I mean, seeing the guys whose gimmicks are masks and a balaclava and a hoodie, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about the guy's bug eyes.
Yeah. The one part you can see on me is my eyes. Yeah. So I'm gonna bitch about his glasses over here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been told it's kind of annoying. My glasses the reflection of my glasses is kind of annoying. Can't even see my eyes because it reflects off my glasses because the screen's reflecting off my glasses.
Started my show because I saw somebody steel toe sentencing extravaganza, and I was like, okay, that's one. That's a weird. Okay, that's your W. Okay. Fuck his show, says Lexi. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say fuck his show. I like doing his show when I'm on it, but I'm ultimately saying this. If I'm not getting up at that early in the morning on my own and doing a show by myself, like, no.
Does that seem like a weird statement to you?
Yeah, I don't know what I don't get. Johnny, I don't get this whole relationship. Like the little bit of steel toe I've seen. The whole thing is steel toe just wants to make this fucking dude cry for like content or whatever. And I've never seen him solo before, so yeah, he's acting a little odd over here.
Yeah, he does do a solo show. I think I'm going to add it to my recording list, and I need to add Geno's show to my recording list as well.
Good old Geno.
Yeah, for those who don't know, or those who haven't been paying attention to stuff, I have a whole other computer over here, and all it does is it records other shows. I made a Chrome extension. You can actually, if you look on my X, you can actually get it and use it for yourself. That allows you to automatically record, stream, or just switch over tabs to whoever's live in a list that you put together. I have it recording onto a very large network drive, so I have a whole list of shows that I just have it automatically recording all the time. And then I made another application, which I'm trying to make portable right now so that I can hand that out. That's a lot of what I've been working on the last week and a half, is trying to make it so it'll work with different GPUs or no GPU or Windows or Linux or Mac. I've been trying to get it, working on all this stuff. But it does it transcribes videos, so I'll have and puts it in a searchable format, which you can actually do searches and find stuff. And when you click on the line of what you're looking for, it automatically opens up a video to that spot, the video that's from to that spot, and you can hit play and hear what they said. So that's what my show's I'm gonna try to move into doing that. Like I got another Howard Stern archive, so I have over 600 files now of Howard Stern. It took 5 days to transcribe straight. And then I got 3 more archives to go, and each one's probably going to take 2 or 3 days apiece of Howard Stern shows. So I'll have that, so we could do searches. So I want to do a show where I'll probably call it the Stern Archives or something, where people could come on, say, what do you want to search for? Stuttering John. Listen to every time Stuttering John is mentioned. You heard it the other day. I was doing that.
Did you see any of John's show today?
I saw a little bit of it. I recorded it, but I need to wait because the way that the recording works, I kind of need to wait for there to be a break. And because I also record Chad and Brennan and all these other shows, and they preempt each other, go in and out and stuff like that, there will be 6 or 7 hour long videos. And I'm waiting for somebody to stop so I can actually watch it. But I caught it. I recorded it. I did not get the Brian Caron part. I watched the beginning of the Brian Caron part.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. I saw Karen was on for not very long. I mean, a decent amount of time, but I don't know, less than an hour, maybe, I think. And every time I looked up, he was just standing there. So I don't know if they watched a lot of videos or what. So I don't know. I'll go back and watch. 'Cause I think I still have that gifted membership I was given, so I might be able to check it out. But didn't look like Ojeda or Jeddah or whatever the fuck you want to call him showed up at all. So yeah.
The Army Major hasn't shown up a couple of times now.
Yeah, I think he's done. Dude, I don't even blame the dude. As whacked as he is, it's like every time he shows up, there's Vince pretending to be his daughter, pretending to be his wife, I wouldn't fucking show up either for John. Fuck that.
Yeah, no shit. Just this video gets pretty good.
So that's on him. This is the Game Over podcast. Let's not be gay, you dabble-tards. I mean, dude, if no offense, Rusty, but if he is going through sentencing today and any of that is true, you don't expect them to take a fucking. Here's what I'm tired of going I don't care because I don't care. I'm tired of telling you I don't care. But what do you think? But I don't care. But what do you think? But I just told you I don't care. So weird internet. Like I said, I'm gonna handle this one the way I've handled every other situation. I'm gonna worry about it when it actually affects days I'm supposed to be on the show. And if it means that I'm not doing a show, then I'm not doing a show. So fucking okay. Again, who cares? Here's why I don't care about the reporting of it. I'm not gonna look into it. There's times when it's been true. There's times when it's been false. I'm ultimately not gonna give a shit. Like I said, I'll care when I hear, something's affecting my streaming schedule. And I will say this, though. While I have professed that I don't care, long term, if it were to be a long-term thing, I would be sad. I'm going to finally be walking again and can't be back in the studio. It's true, dipshit. I don't care.
I don't think he cares.
I guess I don't know where you're here. You must not have been listening that first time where I said I hear reports like this constantly.
I don't care.
Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. I didn't say whether or not yours was. I just prefaced it with, so now when I get them on my show, during my show, I don't care. I don't bother even processing it. Because why? It's not anything I can deal with right now. And half the time, like I said, half the time they're false. Just ban the tard, please. No, I don't want to necessarily ban anybody over.
He doesn't get a lot of views. He doesn't need to be banning
really
people.
Ask for it. Like I said, I can't get the weird part is I wasn't. It's somehow not caring means I don't believe them. How the fuck will Aaron get more time than that rackets. I don't, dude. Again, this is where I don't want to get into this on my show.
Yeah, because Nikki Rackets knows how to shut the fuck up. That's how.
Oh boy.
That's why Nick jumped off the internet for a while. Because he had all that polycule stuff and the drugs and all that stuff and all the court appearances and all that stuff he had to deal with. So he just did not stream during that time.
I was happy when that guy was gone, man. Like, I know I'm not a big name, but I was like the only Nick for a while. And now, obviously, he's a way bigger Nick than me. So every time I see Nick now, I'm like, ah, fuck. And I would think it was something bad for me, and it'd be fucking Ricada. So you can go away again if you want.
And I do recommend see if you can find it, going back through his back catalog and looking at the Rittenhouse trial. That's what put him on the map.
Yeah,
Well, what put him on the map was the first lawsuit with Maddox and Dick Masterson.
And I heard Johnny Depp and his wife, he did good on that too.
Yeah, that one made him sore. Like, what got him known was the Rittenhouse one, but really what shot his numbers to the moon and what really solidified LawTube. Like, he basically created LawTube with all this stuff. And man, he was like, for a couple of years straight, he was the highest earnings and had the highest earnings in super chat on YouTube in the world for a couple of years. So Ricada's got money.
Coke money, baby.
Hell yeah. More than that.
Yeah.
And again, I have no idea. If anyone needs a break, just keep on it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. We'll see.
But Johnny, do you care?
I'm less concerned with his time than I'm more concerned with my $60. Like, I got $60 that I got to find a way to squirrel
Does
out
this guy
of
come
the
out of the
show
closet?
today.
Like, for
and
real? Or no?
and we're
No,
Oh.
I think he likes girls.
Oh, okay.
But he gets $60 a show. That's it.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, real quick. Fucking the other night, Jake is live, right? And he sees me in the chat and he's like, Nick, I sent you a link. I need you to come on. I need to talk to you about something. Just like that. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck now? So I get on and he's like, I was watching you on with the pineapple, and I'm thinking, what did I say? And he's like, you made him some money. It's a lot of money. I'm like, just because there were certain super chats busting my balls. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, I was watching the other day when everybody was like, yeah, they put in super chats instead of super tips, and they say, to make sure that you don't get any money. Yeah.
Right. And then I got a couple, some pity super tips after that, whatever. But I don't know if Jake was counting or something. He's like, yeah, you made like $50. I was like, did I? I'm like, I don't know, Jake. He's like, yeah, that's what Johnny Crutches makes or something. I don't know. I don't know where he was going with all this. I think he was trying to get me to pay the $50 for his StreamYard or something, but it was very weird. He was just kept talking about money with me and Johnny Crutches. But anyway.
I guess this is where he got it from.
Yeah,
but
must be it.
But Johnny Crutches only gets $60 for like what, a 3-4 hour show?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I'd need at least 100, and that'd be if it was a friend. That's friend price.
Yeah.
Especially since Aaron's trying to get a good $300-400, $350, something like that.
Yeah. Obviously, it all depends what's coming in, and the reason, like, Pineapple does the super tips separate from the super chats, there's some kind of tax reason or something. I forget, but I mean, I don't even care. Like, I didn't ask for anything. I didn't get anything for a while, so I'll take whatever. But yeah, Johnny, that's like a show with a goal where they get hundreds of dollars every show, and he's got to suck it up for all that time. So yeah, it's a little.
It's at a time that he wouldn't even want to get up and do the show. Okay.
Yep.
Nervous about making that happen, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and we'll take it. Do you think it'll matter if I go 2 minutes early? I feel like 2 minutes early doesn't mean anything, right? Like, 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't look at. Yeah, now I'm just flat out confused. You know what it is? It's me being nervous about my own goal today, and everybody else talk about other stuff that I could give a shit. Yeah, again, like I could give a shit. I'm getting annoyed with the I could give a shit thing. Like I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying I don't care. Like, hey thing. Like, right. I get it. You've got a problem. Fuck off.
Well, you've got
I've
a
got
problem.
a bigger issue to deal with, and I could give a shit about it. Your boss doing it because I'm kind of doing a thing here. Like again, how many times does this shit have to happen? I don't give a shit. I do 2 days on his show. Yes, I don't care. I have my own goal and my own show to do. So if since you're so not that, is this thing on? I don't care.
This is so frustrating, dude. Real quick, like I'm not saying you and I are nothing special, but imagine if we came on and just said I don't care for an hour.
I don't care.
I don't care. Would anybody watch? Would anyone clip it? It's like that's all he's doing is like just like Karmic. I mean, I get it. Karmic's entertaining in small doses when he like the mic and all that shit, but it's like these people don't plan for shows. They just talk with that and then just repeat themselves for like an hour.
And not only that, he's Aaron's co-host. This is like the biggest content of the year for him.
Right.
It's like he should be right in the middle of all this. And, giving reports and talking about stuff. And maybe even, even if he just was saying repeating whatever Aaron said to him, which, Keanu and Geno are, basically. But even if he was just repeating stuff for Aaron, people are watching. People are there to watch to see what he thinks about all this, and he doesn't care. And so they're all just going to leave.
And this is his show. Like he this obviously certain shit he won't be able to say on Aaron's show. Well, he can say it here on his own show without Aaron there. So this is his one chance to say whatever the fuck he wants about these people, about Nick's wife or whatever, and Aaron, and he's blowing it by just saying I don't care. And he's gonna go on field, won't be able to say a fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't care about the biggest story in the Dabbleverse that I am intimately linked to.
Somebody in the Dabbleverse is
care.
going to prison. The guy you work for is going to prison or jail, not prison, but jail.
Yeah,
you know
jail.
what I mean? And you just say I don't care, and you add nothing to it. So that's awful. That's awful. Maybe he only is worth $60. Fuck it.
I was gonna say, Aaron. We could do. Yeah, Aaron definitely found his guy with Johnny Crutches there. Found a guy that actually hang out with him for hours on end. So anyway, I think we'll do one more thing. As I said, I have so much more, but we were getting into the 2-hour mark, so we're going to do one more thing. We'll do 2 more things. We'll do. Oh, no, I want to do this one. I don't know what you think about Keanu Thompson.
Not a fan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you went real low though. And now you froze. Oh, you're moving again.
Testing. How are we?
There we go. You kick something?
Yeah, I gotta. This is gonna be like the 3rd cord I'm gonna need for this. It's now like loose, so when it gets loose, it's like just putting it back in. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the older one with the micro USB or
Yeah.
USB B.
Yep.
Yeah. These connectors are terrible.
Awful. Like this isn't even the one that came with it. The one that came with it got bent like super quick, so I bought this one. It was fine, but now it's like always loose. Like I try not to even touch the mic once I get it like perfect. So yeah.
Yeah, these micro USB B connectors are USB micro B connectors are awful.
Yep.
I'm glad they went away. I don't know why Yeti or like Blue still wants. Well, it's I think Logitech bought them out. I don't know why they still use them. They USB-C, Logitech USB-C. So here we go. This is a Keanu and her mom Michaeline, not understanding what's going on with Aaron.
And I went, so what's the deal? He goes, so 8 days. We're looking into
13.
And because he did text us and say, like, I fully believe I'm going to jail tomorrow, like for 30 days.
Which is odd because after he was sentenced, he the next show he said, and I got that, but I'm not gonna play that. He said, I always knew I was never going to go right to jail on his show. He said on his show he knew he wasn't going to be going right to jail.
So many words. That's what he said.
I was just gonna say. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You had the choice. What would you do? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'd put it off too. Like I heard his lawyer wanted him to go straight to jail and just get it over with. I don't know, man. I think I need to like get my head set that I'm going to jail and get my shit in order. So I'd actually want a few days myself.
Oh yeah, I would probably like take a week.
Yeah.
But after that, I'd just knock it all out.
Right. Yeah,
immediately.
I wouldn't do this every other. I wouldn't be asking for this every other weekend bullshit that he's trying to do.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'd knock it out quick. And they actually have that discussion, and oh my God, is it beautiful?
I didn't even.
If you've ever listened to these two talk,
know what to say. So he said, no, it's just 8 days. I hear that they're saying 15, but it's actually 8. People were gasping because somebody said the state wanted, I think, something like 45 days. And he got 8. And he's like, so we're looking into.
The state wanted 45. Actually, the state wanted 364 days. And he got 13. Well, he got 15 with the 2 that he had already done. Minus the 2 that he already done.
Maybe one day for the next 8 months on the weekends. I said, Aaron, why don't you just knock it all out? Right? Why wouldn't you?
Do one day on the next 8 weeks. I mean, he could do one day the next 8 weeks.
No, he said one day a month the next 8 months. I said, Aaron, that's stupid. Why don't you just knock it all out?
Officially, what his lawyer put in was 2 days over the weekend, every other week. That's the official letter that the lawyer put in and asked for.
That's probably going to annoy the judge even more. Like I can almost see. All right, can I do weekends every weekend? Now every other weekend, it's like I think the judge is just. This judge has obviously had enough of Aaron, so we'll see what happens. See if he gets what he wants.
You get a.
But he also said he didn't really have the say so in it.
No, they're requesting.
He doesn't.
He's saying now it's looking like it's going to be every other weekend. He'll
good.
go in on Saturday, go to the jail.
So it'll take 16 weeks for him to go in there.
I'll be done by Thanksgiving. I gotta hand it to him. He calls. He goes, so that violation that we were afraid of, that we weren't really afraid of because it's bullshit. That had nothing to do with it. I'm like, okay, thank goodness.
It was literally mentioned in the court papers. By the way. The violation they're talking about the anniversary party with Geno. With Geno, where I skipped over it before because I'm trying to get through this before we were here all damn night. Geno before said that he was just doing his stand-up act. And I think Carl or somebody said, so your stand-up act includes going on a tirade about some random woman with 5 children. Just so you're just playing up in New York, up in Long Island somewhere, and you're just talking about some random woman going off on some random woman with 5 kids. Okay. It was the whole last 5 minutes of his act was just calling her a whore.
But he goes, so yeah, it's just
But he didn't say her name. He didn't say her name.
It's all that matters.
They don't. They watch too much TV and movies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's like that's not how it works, dude. Inference. Everybody knows who you're talking about. If everybody knows who you're talking about, then you might as well just say her name.
Yo, if
Just
you're
because
dark, you got to tell me if you're a cop. That's how it goes. Yeah.
exactly, it's exactly the mentality they have.
8 days, and we're looking into just doing it, 1 day a month. I'll go in, I'll read a book, and then I'll do it the next month. I said, don't you want to knock it out?
I think he should go in every Saturday.
I'd just be like, just give me the 8 days. Can I just go in now, or in a week? I'll come in for 8 days.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to sleep in jail for too many nights overnight.
This is so white crime. Like, even the
I'll have to agree with Keanu here. It's like the one smart thing she actually said. It's like most people aren't discussing their jail time in this fashion.
Right, yeah.
Most of them are discussing it in how much time do I have left because I am in jail.
Yeah, he's acting like he's negotiating with his ex for custody of the kids. Like, I'll get him every other weekend. I'll pick him up on Friday. Instead of this is how I'm gonna go to jail. I'm spending my prison time like this. It's like this. It's really not how it usually works. But
No, I'm assuming you've been in jail.
I've never been in prison.
No. I mean in jail.
Yeah,
I mean we've all been in jail. Anybody our age has probably been in jail because we didn't have the internet on a lot of our youth, and we did dumb shit. Well, apparently it doesn't. You can also go to jail for dumb shit you do on the internet now.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, we've all been busted for drugs or whatever. I've never had the option of
no
come in, here in a couple of weeks and. Oh yeah, do you want to just do your time every weekend or how are you thinking about doing? No, it's hey mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to tell you, it's not as bad as you think it is. I am in jail. Can you come bail me out?
To be fair, in my case, I've never had a real lawyer. It was always the one appointed to me. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and they're worthless. All they do is they put in a guilty plea, and then they put in some sort of plea deal with a guilty plea, and they come in and say, well, you've pled guilty, and this is the deal we're taking. Yeah. Can I? Well, I guess no. I was just I guess my story doesn't matter, does it? Nope. Which, is actually kind of fine, looking back upon it. Because if I'd decided to get a lawyer and go to court, I probably would have actually done some real jail time rather than, the couple of days I already did and then 6 months probation, unsupervised probation.
Yeah, I've even had that continuance on the finding shit. So some of my shit got expunged and everything too. So not too bad.
Yeah, at the time I was like, well, this is fucked up. But then, years later, you look back on it and you go, oh.
Yeah, that was nothing.
Yeah, that public defender actually saved me a whole lot of bullshit.
Yep.
A whole lot of time, money, and jail time.
They're giving him the option. So then he says, it's looking like every other weekend. But also, Aaron doesn't want to miss one goal. So God forbid he misses 1 week of shows.
Well, then honestly, it'll just give him a direction every other weekend. Who cares? Is he?
Right.
Are they going to let him do that though?
Probably
he
not.
He said to us, we won't know until October, but it's supposed to be that it's looking like every other weekend. 1 day in jail for 8 weeks, where, as I would say, just get in there, do your 8 days and call it a day. But I did say to Aaron, I said, well, it will be great for your program, right? You can give people jail tips, what was it like in the clink, Aaron? Or this is a week Aaron has to spend 1 night in jail. What was it like in there?
I sat in a cell and read a book.
I just realized he's going to have to go through the bullshit, you go through when you first go to jail every time, stripping down, spread your cheek, all that shit.
Yep.
Every
Strip,
fucking
spread,
time.
and squat,
Yeah.
and cough. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why he wants to do it one day a week.
That's like the worst part. He's gonna have to go through that like 8 fucking times or whatever.
Yeah, but how do you know he doesn't like that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what he might be looking forward to that.
Could be. Shit's embarrassing.
Oh, come on. He licked another guy's cum off his wife's tits.
That's true.
I mean, let's get real here. That's the least embarrassing thing he's done in the last couple years.
Did you drop the soap? Did you pick it up? And also,
I muted myself.
Oh yeah, I was like, I can't hear nothing. Am I crazy?
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say you're in for one day. You're not going to be in a shower.
Yeah. Like I even thought he was gonna go for 2 days, like 4 2-day things. Like that 1 day, that's fucking dumb. There's
Well,
no
even
way
2
to go
days
there.
you wouldn't end up in the shower. Even 2 days you'd just be sitting in your cell.
Yeah, you just shower the first. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't go into the yard or anything. Well, there's no yard in a jail, but yeah, you just sit in your cell and get your 3 hots and take a couple of naps and read a book and then go home and then go do it next weekend.
Yeah.
Or, you know, more, or what would be better is just do your 13 days. It's 13 days. It's not 8. It's 13 days. And just do your 13 days. Do your 2 weeks. Literally by the 3rd day, you're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
You're going to get into a routine.
Yeah, it's not real prison, man. You'll be fine. It'll be boring, more boring than anything, you know?
Basically, that's what it's going to be. You're just going to be bored to death every day. Get a book.
Yep.
Get a good long book. Maybe the Bible. Now that he's Christian, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you see what that thing's all about.
bag, shake, shake, shake. Commissary, can we write you letters?
He literally just put out a video. Aaron did on his, one of the Clippers did, but he on one of his latest streams said that he's going to start doing Commissary Fridays.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
Where the goal is to get money to donate to his commissary.
We got GoFundMe's for LOL suits. We got Commissary Fridays. What the fuck is going on? All these guys have more money than us, by the way, too. So fuck this. Well, maybe not you. More money than me. So fuck them.
They make it seem like it.
He's calling me. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to watch, Haley's like, I want everybody to. She was the first one I tuned into, okay?
Who is that?
Who? You know. This woman. Ugh. So I tuned into her first and I went, I can't even watch this.
Oh, whoops.
So is she talking about the pretty antisocial?
Pretty antisocial. Yeah. That's where she goes into pretty antisocial. I just like that talk with them talking about the how many days he's going to do it, how should he do it, and what's going on. And I'm just like, what? Okay, let's end this on a high note. So if people have been paying attention, there's been a recent issue with Johnny Crutches being accused of hitting his cat. And it took me a while to actually find it, to tell you the truth. It's just buried in a clip that Stalin 19 did, where Stalin, I guess, didn't actually see it, so he didn't really call it out, but other people figured it out. And this is just one of Stalin. What he does is every episode is Stalin just basically does the interesting part of each Steel Toe Morning Show, which is the stuff where he's not talking about politics and in the news of the day. And this was just in there. And I want to see. I don't think let's actually. I don't think Johnny hits his cat. I think he pushed his cat or moved his cat, and the cat meowed. So let's see what you think.
I know what that dishonest prosecutor wanted. Yeah, I was.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. That wasn't a hit. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know what he did. It does look
dishonest.
like the cat might have been going on the keyboard or something, and he kind of like pushed him off or something.
Yeah, because I've done that with my cat before, where he's being a little douchebag.
Yeah.
And just kind of push him away. And,
Yeah.
Because he's being a little douchebag.
Look, man, I get it. People like cats, but they can be cunty. Everyone knows that. They got the attitude, unlike the dogs. You know what I mean? So absolutely.
Let's check this out again.
Prosecutor wanted. Yeah, I was celebrating.
You didn't hit his cat.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, we can't see it. It clearly looks like some kind of like push. You know what I mean? A little shove off of something.
Yeah, he just kind of shoved it away.
Yeah.
He didn't, and the cat was probably being a cat.
Yeah,
it didn't like being not like being pushed away and stopped being a cat. And went
yeah,
and complained about it.
I mean,
but that's
God, Johnny. I mean, his name's Johnny Crutches. I mean, he can't get a lot of momentum to begin with, and like
he's stuck in that chair.
Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah.
So that's the one. That's the one that Mersh wants to
beat up.
That Mersh wants to destroy Johnny over.
These guys just look for content, man. That's all it is. Like I don't even blame Mersh for trying to make something out of it. I guess you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just. I think you're the same way. We're just too. We don't like the phony shit. We can't do the phony shit. You know. That's half the reason I tried jumping on the Jib stuff, because it's real. It's like actually a real.
yeah. You actually don't like him because he's lying about you.
So, but
yeah, it's a lot easier when you actually have a reason to go after somebody. But just making sure that. Well, Mersh has been in the game for a long time. I've been following Mersh and Royce and Revenge of the Sis for probably like a decade. I mean, not following, but I've known of them for a long time. So, I mean, that's kind of all. I mean, I got more, but we're hitting the 2-hour mark. Was there anything you wanted to bring up about the Dabbleverse or anything else going on?
Nah, I actually learned a lot from you today, man. I didn't. I've been kind of paying attention to some of the John stuff and not a lot of the. And last week I paid attention to a good amount because Eckle was on holiday, so I had to gather all the clips. But I haven't really been paying attention past half a week or so. So that was good, man. That was good.
Yeah, I said each one of those clips was actually supposed to be an entire show. I was going to show a lot more, but I kind of whittled them down to like the important parts that I wanted to get to. Because it's just as I said, been busy. Wanted to do more. Thanks for coming on and joining me.
Thanks for having me, man. Finally, Jake. I've been going on Jake a little more lately, and every time I come on, he goes, "From dabbling in the verse," like to be a smartass or whatever. And I'm like, that's not my show. It's that's Cryptid show. I've never been on there. And I can finally say I've been on the fucking show.
Yeah, now you can act annoyed.
Yeah.
If you're like, motherfucker, bored me for 2 hours.
No. I just like Jake. He does that shit.
Yeah.
Funny. He's like, from dabbling in dabbling in the verse. Like, yeah, all right, Jake.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because you were telling me that story the other day where Jake, I guess, somehow thinks that we're at odds.
Yeah, he told me he finally told me that's why he kept saying dabbling in the verse, because he's like, I thought you guys didn't. Either you guys are mad at each other or hate each other. I forget how he worded it. I was like, no. And it was like on a Friday or Saturday. I'm like, I'm doing a show with him this weekend. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know where that might have come from, because you know how in this Dabbleverse there's a lot of sides, and then a lot of people are like, "Oh, if you like that person, then you can't be my friend," sort of thing. And it's no secret that I'm no fan of Ava's.
Oh,
but you are a friend of Ava's, so I'm thinking where that came from is that he might think that I don't like you or you don't like me, because one of us does or doesn't like Ava is kind of what I'm thinking about. It's like, no, Jake, if you're watching this, no, we are adult people.
Yeah, we don't do that, pal. We don't like. for all I care, Liquid could be friends with Jib if he wanted to be, but I'm just not gonna be. Just like he's not
He
gonna.
does. He doesn't seem to be my kind of person that I'd like
Yeah,
to
I don't
hang
think
out
he would
with.
either, but I'm just saying, yeah.
But yeah, same thing. I don't care who Nick is a friend with.
All
In fact, there was some stuff that I did want to talk about with Ava and with. Oh, did you see? I did grab it, but it is kind of long. But did you see Ashley yelling at KB?
Kevin, yeah, I watched some of it live, and then I like shut it off because I don't know. It was getting. I'm sure it's good, but it was getting repetitive, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Every time I was watching, she's like, "Shut up, Kevin," and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I think Misery does clips. Got it. And it's oh no, Doom got it, and it's a half an hour long. I don't think we're going to go through it.
Yeah.
But but also it's one of those things where, no offense, Ashley, if you ever watch this, I think Ashley is nice. She means well, but she is naive about this sort of stuff and a little bit stupid.
Yeah, I like Ashley, and I'm still like she's. I wouldn't rat her out even if she did, but I'll tell you, she told me she did not send the link, John's link out when that mystery. But I was actually not nervous, but wondering if she naively gave it to Doom, because I think she thinks Doom is her friend now, and nothing against Doom, but Doom's there to make clips and content, so Doom's not really going to be anybody's friend. So
Yeah. And I don't blame Ashley for any of that, but and I didn't bring up the other person, Ava, because there's the thing with Rob Saul that I'm sure you probably would love to talk about. But what I want to say, the point I was getting at is that we are friends and friendly, and I do not want to put you into a position where you might have to try to defend a friend of yours who I might not like that isn't here. So I purposely try to keep that stuff away.
That's fine, man. But even that, I don't mind. Like even that Ava John, that whole situation, I'm like a mixed bag because it was kind of like Ava and Keanu teamed up on Rob. And
But Rob's a douchebag.
I like Ava, but I don't like Keanu. So it was like, and I actually even think Rob had a point to an extent, with John. Like, John, John was drunk, so I guess you got to give him somewhat of a pass, I guess. But he seemed to be defending Ava a lot more than defending Rob. Like he would defend them both, but it seemed did seem a little one-sided. So, but anyway, that shit's all ridiculous to me. It's childish. It's ridiculous. John's 60th birthday, he's spending it with people he's never met in real life, and they're yelling at each other, and it's a fucking clusterfuck.
Well, I thought it was funny. It was great because
I just mean, but it is ridiculous. If you think about it, yeah.
Being that I don't like anybody involved, I thought it was great. It was like, hey, all of these people are douchebags, and they're all fighting, and this is fantastic. I will probably actually do that later, probably tomorrow or Friday. I will go over that.
I mean, the whole
guys want to tune in
was embarrassing. Like paying that money just to have that happen to him again. Embarrassing.
Yeah, this is a thing that I learned a long time ago, and I've had to train myself to do. If I even have a single drink, unless I'm at a bar or something, I buy nothing. Any internet, anything. I get close and I go, no, wait, I'm really drunk. Wait till tomorrow to buy this thing off of Amazon to see if I still want it. You know what I mean? So drunk me has made sober me very confused several times.
Yeah, even me with John, as we both said, it'd be kind of, as much as we're not fans of John, it would be awesome to get him on the political show just to see what that's like. So I spent $5 trying, it didn't work, and I got mad at myself, and that was $5. Mules, 100 and fucking 20, 30, 40, something like that. Like Jesus, just to get fucking blocked again. Fuck that.
Yeah, I can't. The same. I can't even imagine spending $5 on John.
Yeah, that's my max, and I get mad when I do that sometimes. So yeah.
I mean, shit. I even get kind of like a little bit upset sometimes when I have a couple of drinks and I say, "Oh, I'm still sober," so I'll shoot Shuli or somebody a couple bucks for a super chat, or do a gifted membership or something, and I wake up the next day going, "Why the fuck did I do that?"
Yeah.
I mean, I like them. I like the show and stuff, but why pay for it when they give it away for free? I don't.
Right. No, I agree. Man.
I mean, I'm not that frugal, but I'm also, I understand that $2 every so often ends up being a lot of money.
Yeah, the only thing I like that was a rarity. Now I do get a month membership for Echo, but it's a $2.99 a month, and then I do one for Carl since he had me on and he's been nice to me, and that's about it. So about $8 a month. Besides that random $5 I threw John that I regret. So
No, I've paid for TSN a couple of times. I keep trying to get one of them tier 2s. So I do like the raid. I just don't want to pay.
Yeah, I got gifted a tier 2 once. So, but just one time.
Yeah, the raid is a great show. Definitely worth the $10 a month. I just don't want to pay $10 a month. I already pay $10 a month for for YouTube.
Yeah, what if we got to get in Frog's ear, see if he raid one of our shows one of these times? It'd be pretty cool.
Admittedly, that's kind of sort of why I wanted to do like Wednesday nights at this time. Just a little bit. I didn't think we'd actually get rated, but because we are a Dabbleverse, and they probably Frog will probably see our name and go, no.
Yeah.
But Wednesdays at 8 is normally where they have been doing a like a 1 hour Rico or a 1 hour pre-raid show, and then they go back behind the wall and do the raid on Wednesdays. Either that or they don't do a show, or sometimes it's Frog and Dawn, but it's less likely we're going to end up trying to compete with TSN with the same material on Wednesday nights at 8.
I stopped trying to figure that shit out. Like we were doing pretty well. Then 2 Sundays ago kind of sucked. But then last Sunday was great again, and TSN was live, John was live, so I couldn't believe I can't figure it out. I gave up trying to figure out when it's going to work and when it's not. So.
I think people just didn't care about the Riyadh stuff.
No, I do think that too, because we even started out with the normal, the beginning was, kind of like the normal amount. Then I think people just left. So, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I sort of waned out after over time. I was noticing, I was like, oh, nobody cares about this.
Yeah, nope, totally get that. Yeah.
Which is wild, because right now it's one of the biggest stories in comedy this week. Like everywhere you go, everybody's talking about it. And like, dude, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
I know, it's like we brought it up before it was a story. Then we did it the week it happened, and now that it's over, it's like a big hit now. It's like, fucking hell.
And Bill Burr's talked about it. Did you watch the Bill Burr podcast where he talked about it?
Yeah, I've seen part of it. Yeah, I love Bill, but he's talking in circles here. Like, dude, I think he's trying to do, like, I don't know if you remember, what was it, like around late 80s, early 90s, there was like the Moscow Rock Peace Festival or something. It was like the first rock concert it was like, Ozzy, Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, and it was seen as a good thing because these people had never seen a concert. So I think Bill's trying to spin it that way, because he's like, we performed it for the real people. It's like, you were paid by the fucking Saudi royal family. You were like, that's what matters, dude. You were paid by these fucking monsters with their censorship and shit. So fuck off. Yeah.
Oh, but Nick, they had like a Wendy's and a McDonald's there.
Yeah. And
you don't understand. You don't understand how far they've progressed.
And they have there's a grinder joke.
Yeah. And there was a grinder joke, and they reduced what they can talk about just down to the religion and the royal family, which is literally everything in the country.
Right. Yeah, it's not. I wish he would just take, like, I would not that he can talk his way out of it, but it'd be better if he was like, look, I fucked up. I saw, like, if he literally said, like, I saw this as being like a Moscow rock thing, and I was wrong. It's not, because of this, and this. Just do that, dude. Just stop trying to make it sound all right when it's not all right.
Yeah, I think I think it was Kumia had a really good reaction to it, and I think he basically said that if you hadn't come back. Oh no, wait, it was Blind Mike. I kind of wanted to like go over the Blind Mike video about it, but it's like 50 minutes long. But Blind Mike went over it, and I think Mike said, I think it was Mike. I've seen so many people's reactions to it. Said basically, if Burr, well, no, it was Blind Mike because Blind Mike was a huge Burr fan until this, and he's basically disowned him, and he's upset by it. If Bill Burr had come back and basically created a commercial for Saudi Arabia, if he had just come back and said, "Yeah, I did it. I got the money. I took their money. I did my jokes. It was fine. I realized that, this is for all the elites and stuff." Like he said, there's so many people there, so many regular people. Like, Nick, how many people do you think were in attendance that were worth less than $1 million American dollars?
Yeah, and these things are all like you said. This is all the rich, and even if there were regular people there, there's situations where even that's not okay. Like I brought up, in the 90s, there was a WCW like 2-night big wrestling event in North Korea, and the place was packed, and with regular people, but they were forced to go. They were literally forced to go by the government. So it's not this great thing like you make it out to be.
No, yeah, it's if there were regular people there, they were seat fillers and they were forced to be there.
Right. Show up or lose your hand or lose your head or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or whatever they do. They're probably just some of the slaves.
Yeah, could be. Right.
Give them a bath, throw some decent clothes on them, and toss them in a seat and say, "You sit here for the next several days."
Yep. Yeah. Enjoy your comedy, and even you know what? It's better for him. It's still you're real life. I don't know. Like the more he tries to explain it, the worse he makes it.
Which is funny because nobody else is getting this treatment. Exactly because Bill Burr, consistently talks and rails against people like, Musk and Trump and people who have a small fraction of the money, the people that gave him what is essentially an exceptionally small bag for him.
Right, and don't get me wrong. I think there are other people that deserve criticism too. Like any of the comics that claim that there's free speech issues in the U.S., but then go there, like you should get shit too. But yeah, Bill's rich. He didn't need what they gave him, which wasn't enough. And he's the one that when you speak out against this sort of shit, when you say like free Luigi, when you speak out against the oligarchy and the billionaires, well, you have to walk the walk if you're going to talk the talk. And he didn't, he did not. So
maybe we can pull this up as I got the Bill Burr thing. We got a lot to talk about this week on Dabbling in Politics. So let's do a little announcements. We'll probably cover John's political show, whatever he did today with Brian Karen. We'll probably cover that. What else? I sent you some other stuff.
You sent me the Bill Burr thing.
Oh yeah, the Bill Burr stuff. Yeah.
And
there's the Bill Burr podcast, and then was it David Cross's
take on it? Yeah,
which was really great. David Cross is back in the news now. It's been a long time since Arrested Development.
What's funny is I always remember him. He used to have some pretty good, back when I was that angry atheist, he always had some good atheist bits in his stand-up that would like show up on my radar and shit. So,
well, all right. I think we're going to call this one a night. I've been Liquid Cryptid. This is my co-host Mumbling Nick. Anything you'd like to promote?
I guess watch us both this Sunday on my
your
channel.
Your link is already in the description.
All right, there it is. Thank you guys.
Yeah, go sub to Mumbling Nick and please like a scribe.
Like a scribe.
We'll see you guys. See everyone later. Bye.